Hello everyone, John C here. I hope that you're having a real good day. Alright. Of course, we're going to get into topic at some point. Which is Walt Disney World or the Disney experience at the parks. My first original trip to Walt Disney World was back in 2011. Okay. The Magic Band, the wristband, was not a thing back then. You had a card that you went up to the ticket, the FastPass kiosk. You inserted the card, it spat out your ticket, then you pulled back out your card. Okay? It was that easy. You just had to keep up with the papers for your FastPasses, and you were good. It was pretty simplistic. It was awesome because only guests at Walt Disney World could get the fast passes. Okay, only the guests at Walt Disney World could get the fast passes. All right. So the fast pass line was way shorter than what it was right around now. All right. So last trip that I took to Walt Disney World was back in 2016. All right. We did 2015, 2016 back to back. The fast pass lines have gotten really long because anyone can get a fast pass. Anyone. Annual pass holders, guests, maybe just someone coming in if they really wanted one to pay extra for. I feel like that's taking away from the overall experience for the guests at the park because, yeah, price hikes are another deal since 2011 or the last trip in 2016. Prices at the resorts have gone up. Yes, I understand that Disney has been adding on for building more resorts, but it's like, is that really necessary? Why do you need these lands when the new lands that you all have built, like Avatar, Toy Story Land, only include like 2 or 3 rides? And why does that qualify as land? I get it, theming and stuff, but okay, how and why? All right, so price hikes, ticket prices, all have made me kind of guess or think about alternate ways for Disney to create an experience for the average consumer or the average person to be able to experience the Disney experience. Alright, because if you go back to some older Disneyland, some older Disneyland documentaries, like Walt, when he first opened Disneyland, was like, I'm not entirely sure, of course, but the Disney company was about putting a smile on the face of a child. That's what the parks were about. That's what Disney was about. I feel like that the Disney company has gotten away from that in a way because money has become a real big impact for the company to stay moving, right, into the technological advances that we have now. And if you have gone back to the 64-year-old spare with the Carousel of Progress, or even the Abraham Lincoln audio animatronic, the audio animatronics were a big leap forward for Walt. And I kind of want the company to continue with that idea and philosophy. It's like we're always going to be, no matter who we are, no matter what we do, time is going to push forward without us or with not, you know. So technology has to be kept up to a standard. And I feel like that the Disney company is doing a real good job about that. But what is necessary in the Disney parks? Really don't know. But I feel like I've come up with a rough sketch for a basic, let's say, um, 4 ride. Let's make it 6 or 8 ride theme park for the general public. Um, I've basically done up a map, if you will. This is all just like a rough sketch. It's all an idea, all right, for Central America. Um, but yeah, more than likely Disney couldn't do that because of the relative location of both of their parks. And I completely understand that. This is just an idea that I put on paper. Okay, so we're gonna take a real quick look at that idea and basically explain it. All right, let's head over here. Okay. So, you have the main entrance right here. Right here. Right here is the main entrance. Okay. So, I remember getting on the backlot tour at Hollywood Studios. So, this this park would have a similar deal. So this would be like the main drive for your parking. It's like you come around to the different parking lots through this roadway here. So you'd have a tram that would take you like around back and give you like a behind the scenes tour of like how and what is possible without ruining the magic. Okay? So the Disney travel agency would probably go with Ticket Booth and Guest Services. So that's just, I'd have the tram times right here near the main entrance. Of course, one restaurant, dining room, arcade, and then a simulator ride, which would be like the main thrill ride of the park. So and I'm going to get back to the main entrance part with this right here. Basic dark ride, gift shop, okay, 4D ride. The water fountain is going to go in the indoor water park. You're going to have like a swimming pool, a couple slides, tube slide, body slide, basic stuff. And in here, you're going to have a movie screen for nighttime movie watching, a zip line that will take you through the indoor water park and back to the main entrance for the indoor stuff, and the basic indoor stuff. And, alright, so we've gotten all of this basically right here. Alright, so as you're coming in the main entrance, you're going to see the partner statue. And with these two planters, these two planters could have characters, bushes, shrubbery. It all depends on the timing. Let's say if it's Epcot International Food and Wine Festival, we would have taste testers and stuff for that are from the restaurant. Maybe one meal from the restaurant. You'd have different drinks and stuff, drinks and foods. Mainly sodas, nothing too enticing for the average consumer because you are at a local amusement park. So the planners will always change, more than likely based upon cardinal direction from the two different parks. The West Coast one, the West Coast planner will have Disneyland, Main Street, USA train station, and the East Coast planner will have Walt Disney World, Main Street, USA train station. And it's going to look a little weird because the monorail is going to go through Planner 1 and Planner 2. So it's gonna travel behind the partner statue. And you're going to have a general carousel that the partner statue will stand in front of. So, yeah. I would say with something like this, of course, you're going to have, okay. That is basically my idea, all wrapped up into one. It's, of course, you're going to have the character meet and greets and stuff. But yeah. Um, and opening up the park would be a whole different experience than at the other parks. It's Disney. Please, please, please use this idea. Tweak it. Do whatever y'all need to do with it. Okay. I really like this idea because it's so basic and so simplistic that anyone can possibly build it. It's just a matter of having enough money. Alright, so the attractions, the simulator ride, the dark ride, the 4D ride, all of these attractions, including, are going to use plausible recycled audio animatronics from the parks. In the ticket booth and guest center right here would have all kinds of old Disney old Disney decorations. Let's say an old car from Space Mountain up on the wall, stuff like that. And it's like you get the vibe of like, yes, I am here. Okay? But just imagine that, alright? The partner statue as you're coming in directly in front of you. The carousel off in the background. The monorail coming to and fro from the planners. And the trams would only operate in the summer and springtime, maybe fall. It depends on weather. If it's raining and storming out, this is a no-go. Of course, guest safety. Alright? So, please let me know what y'all think about this in the comments down below. If y'all think it's a good idea. If not, please, just let me know. It's like, I really, really do love this idea because it's so simplistic. But let us not dwell on this. And say thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all back here later.